Hey Pisces, so let's get into this energy here, Pisces, and I really love it. Whew, we've been on this journey, Pisces, for a few weeks now. All the signs, but really with you guys needing a lot of retreating, a lot of silence, a lot of slow living and lighting candles, probably doing a lot of incense. I just feel a lot with you guys. So we have Three of Wands, the Sun, the World, and Six of Wands. This means that your work is paying off here. Something is coming into full circle. I'm also feeling that a lot of you it's one of those things, Pisces, where you guys just trust the process. So spiritually, you already know when a shift is happening, it's happening beneath the surface a lot of the time. So we just don't know. And I feel you're going to have so much positive here with the Three of Wands. There's a positive, there's rapid change. You're forward thinking, you're looking ahead. There's expansion here with the Sun. Things are looking brighter, even if they weren't, because the Sun in reverse could just be delays, kind of falling into some level of diving deep into some level of sadness, but part of it is to come out to the light anyway. So even when we go into that chaotic underworld, we find our way out, and the cycle is changing here with the world. So definitely a full cycle, and the Six of Wands is definitely feeling progression. You guys are going to have something to really celebrate, to feel progress, and also I'm just getting the message, celebrate those mini successes, like really learn to celebrate yourself when something good happens. Celebrate yourself here. So let's see what your soul growth is here. What soul growth changes for Pisces? Breakthrough. These are breakthroughs. Finally, you have found a solution that can transform your situation. Your hard work and perseverance has finally paid off. That's exactly the progress of the Six of Wands. It's going to pay off. Whatever this breakthrough is, channeling. Yeah. You have the ability to convey messages from spirit, which is what I'm seeing. Pisces, you guys are very spiritual. So you already know intuitively that whatever shift is happening is always beneath the surface. So it's one of those things you have to have faith and trust the process. This is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations and an openness to receive. Divine plan at work. It sure is. It sure is, Pisces. If something is not unfolding accordingly to your expectations, understand the divine may be orchestrating a plan that will have a more meaningful long-term result. So again, this breakthrough is by trusting the process. Some of you are definitely releasing trauma and wounds, and I think that's just the triggering that happens. This is why I felt the Sun in reverse, where sometimes whatever is resurfacing, it's a purge and a cleanse to clear out. So it's to get back into the light. So deep familiar and past wounds are causing an impact in this life. Identify repetitive patterns to allow healing and releasing. So a lot divine plan here, and you guys know it's all beneath the surface, but the cycle is ending with the world. Things will turn. This breakthrough is here. It will transform with the Sun. All of it it will all make sense at some point. So let's see another positive. Let's see. I want to get a major arcana shift from this deck now. What is a major arcana shift? Love it. So we have the Tower. Out with the old, in with the new. It sure is. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. And this is the journey to authenticity. So this breakthrough is from probably the Tower. So the getting rid of the old, it was to make room for new, which is the breakthrough will be here. It will pay off. We have Lovers. Open your heart, though, in this deck is called Open Your Heart. And again, this is for the receiving, right? So divine plan you know, the channeling here. This time of receiving messages is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations, and an openness to receive. So the lovers for me is usually ascension, is when our hearts open up to the divine. So your heart needs to open up to the divine plan. Like you're becoming more of in the energy of surrendering and being in the present, right? In the now, which is the 4D, recognizing the now. And then also 5D, everything's in the now. Everything is in the now. So allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. It sure is. And again, the vibrant and healthy life is the sun. So you're being led to more fulfillment, more vibrancy. Your soul's rejuvenating, the recharge and the reboot. So let's see what you need to allow. I allow myself to give to others. This to me is this energy of, I'm really feeling you choosing, what's the word? Selective. There you go. I'm feeling you being selective of who you're allowing your energy, of who you're giving your energy to. So let's see what you need to surrender. Surrender, exactly. Oh my God. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. This is why I had to pause, because here it says, I allow myself to give to others. No, you're being selective. You're not going to people please anymore. You're going to be selective of who you allow. That's your new form of self-care, is who is allowed to be around your energetic aura. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yes, you're finding more joy. You're going to choose who you give that energy to. I'm also picking up a lot of energies of travel here with this plane, because I keep focusing on the plane here. And I feel a lot of you are going to finally like travel more, go to places you love, really make this more of a passion, or a reward, like a reward. So every year I feel a lot of you are like planning specifically where you're traveling for the next few years, because there are places you want to do, places you want to like, places you want to see, places you want to go. So there's a lot of that coming up too, I'm feeling. And again, being in that place to receive. Some of you may get an opportunity that will make you travel as well. So that feels specific for some of you. Okay, so, oh, yes. And I feel this one too. I just need one more, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the moon. I swear this moon keeps coming up. So far, this is the second read, and this moon is here. This can definitely mean the solar eclipse bringing about all this change, right? It shows us our light and darkness, and there goes the world. A completion. So a new cycle of life is happening here for you, Pisces. And then, of course, we've got Tower energy. And that's this energy here. We have as our main major arcana also, out with the old, in with the new. And this deck is called disruption. So you've disrupted. Why? You're looking for fulfillment of wishes. Your 9 of Cups. What makes you happy, right? Again, Spirit is saying no more people pleasing, because now focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So some of you have gone through this kind of awakening. I feel a lot of you went into this mini dark night of the soul. For some of you could have been much tougher, right? Because again, it's the Tower with the death energy, which Scorpio season, which brings the death energy anyway. But this is about really like, I want to be happy. And like I said, some of you will be traveling. Some of you, it has to do with travel. I feel specifically High Priestess energy, spending time alone, intuition. And there goes the star, hope in this deck. But this is really aligning to your purpose, your soul. And I feel it's a lot of, it feels like a timeline shift. This is an elevation. This is where your higher soul, the star, comes and it lights your soul and makes you really ask yourself all these questions. You know, you're asking yourself a lot of questions. You know, this was over time. So let's see what this tower, 3 more on the tower. Yes, it will be. Hanged Man and the Ace of Wands. This disruption is a perspective. It's an awakening. You're seeing things different. The Ace of Wands again represents the soul. Your soul is ignited. It wants change. It wants fun. It wants excitement. It wants something that rejuvenates your spirit. You know, you're bringing about change, and it's going to happen pretty quickly. Like, you know, in terms of you making this decision, I feel. Here for the 9 of Cups. I also feel not just decision, but setting boundaries. Here more on the 9 of Cups. You're very firm. I feel firm energy. Here more on the 9 of Cups. Yeah, so now, Page of Pentacles, you're focusing on yourself. Yep. 6 of Swords, you're moving to your sun, which we had the sun. Mentally not doing things that don't serve you. There goes the Tower again. You're not going to allow, the 7 of Swords, you're not going to allow anything to rob you from your mental peace. And you're going to allow the transformation. There goes Scorpio, death energy. That's over. That side of you is over. It's such a switch here. You're really gonna, this is deep boundaries to me. Give me more of this intuition. And you're committing to yourself. Yeah, 4 of Wands, you're grounding. Magician energy, you're manifesting change. You're grounding here. You're closing karma with the Devil. Yep, the World. You're closing karma with the Devil, but I also feel a take charge energy with this Devil. Like, you understand what the bondage was. And again, choosing happiness. So you're no longer going to let people manipulate you. You're going to focus on your happiness, your 4 of Wands. Some of you, this represents the 11-11, again, the awakening with the Hanged Man. So again, another mini dark night of the soul for some of you guys to bring about change with the law of attraction, or just manifestation techniques that you understand for yourself to bring in a new cycle, because you've got the World twice. You know, Spirit is saying your shadow. This is no different than the Devil and the Moon with the shadow, the moon. I mean, the Devil and the World and the Moon and the World. It's you're seeing things for what they are. You're very clear, is what I'm saying. This light, your higher soul is saying here. It's an illumination. I literally feel just like an illumination here. Give me more of the Star. Yep, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups here. Your star. This is it. This is about your happiness. This reading is as straight as it can be. And you will be happy. And you will be happy for taking back control of your life, Pisces. So let's see what the abundance guidance is for you, Pisces. What is the abundance guidance for Pisces? What is the abundance guidance? Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. I don't know why I feel like I probably got this the other day for you guys. Please comment below if this was in the reading last week, because I've been pulling these for you, I think, as well for you in your love reads, only because I've been feeling so much transitions of yourself for a while. And so I feel this is why I'm seeing you're finally making plans. So there's expansion and growth. You're moving forward. So you're forward thinking here with doing the work. And you are being divinely guided. There's a lot of divine guidance here. You're seeing it. Let's see what else we've got. Let go of guilt. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is why I paused. I allow myself to give to others. I know I paused in that moment when I saw this card because I don't feel it has to do with you giving yourself to everyone. You're being selective, which is why you're going to let go of guilt here. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. You know, this is where I feel a lot of you are going to let other people, you're not taking people's problems for yourself. You're going to let other people also learn and grow, because it almost feels like, I feel like people consume your light, Pisces, which is why Spirit wants you to speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own. I want to emphasize your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. It's like, I'm speaking to a lot of empaths here who kind of just take it upon themselves to really invest in other people's life changes. And Spirit is saying, do the work for yourself. Like this is about your higher soul needing to think about your own happiness. 10 of Cups, right? We're clarifying the 9 of Cups, where you're kind of like releasing yourself, this mental conflict, moving to your own sun, right? Page of Pentacles, taking the steps, the divinely guided steps with the Page of Pentacles. And it's fresh energy because pages are fresh. So that means this is uncharted territory or new ways of doing things and new ways of operating in your life that you may have not done, even with boundaries, even with certain boundaries as well, I feel. So, all right, so let's see what else. What's the other guidance for you? I see it. Patience. Don't rush things, but allow it all to unfold naturally. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. And I feel that is here with the High Priestess, right? So this is with time. You're manifesting this cycle. You're being shown a lot, and you're releasing a lot, and you're like, it's a very quiet time. And I feel like Spirit is saying don't rush the space here. Don't rush it. You're manifesting. It's a good place because it's again grounding you. It's your awakening. Definitely 11:11 for a lot of you. And let's get one more guidance. Guidance for Pisces. Water, and there you go. Someone who's nurturing, empathic, and sensitive. There you go, my empaths. Like I said, a lot of you who come to my readings are empaths, and it's time to nurture your own waters. This is you, you're just nurturing, empathic, and sensitive, and you have to protect this. It's your boundaries. It's not letting guilt get to you. It's not consuming the problems of other people, and not feeling guilty by choosing you for once. It's also releasing that as well. So I'm going to leave it there, my lovely Pisces. Please take care of yourselves. As I've been saying for weeks now, take care of yourselves. I'm sending so much love. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe.